Hey everyone, this is Demari. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And today I'm going to be doing the Shadow Work Tarot reading for the sign of Aries. Please keep in mind, it is general and it's also timeless. So this can be in relation to events that have already taken place in the past, things that are currently playing out in your environment, or things that may come up in the near future. It's also important to note that you can watch this from your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus placements, though I do recommend watching from your Moon and or Venus. With regards to the spread, I'll be pulling some quick fire messages using the Dark Mirror and Angelarium Oracle decks. We'll get some tarot messages using the Beautiful Creatures deck. There will be an extended available at the end. So, Aries, let's begin. While I'm shuffling your cards, I want to say a quick thank you to everyone who's been liking, commenting, subscribing, and even sharing my videos. It means a lot to have your continued support, so thank you so much for being a part of this community. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and don't forget to hit the notifications bell so you're informed of when your next set of readings goes up on the channel. If you'd like a personal reading, you can find the information in the description box below. Aries, the card you have from the Dark Mirror deck is today for tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, you've made a lot of tough decisions. You made a lot of choices whereby you believe that if you make some necessary adjustments, make necessary sacrifices, it will pay off in the long term. The question you only have to ask yourself is how much are you willing, how much of your present happiness, your present fulfillment are you willing to sacrifice for a tomorrow that may never come, for a situation that may never play out, for a dream that may never materialize, for a world that may no longer exist. Something to really think about. Okay. So, let's go into the Angelarium now and see what the divine guidance is here for you from the angels. So what is it that Aries needs to know at this time? What can help them with reflecting on this very important question for them? What can help them with reflecting and coming to a wise decision? Yeah. I love that. I asked, what can help you come to a wise decision? And you have Hokmah, right eye, wisdom. So I feel like there is a lot of divine guidance around you at this time. There are signposts, there are signals, there are synchronicities. You also have a lot of wisdom that lies within you. You can hold your own counsel, Aries. You have to take some time out to really reflect upon that. What is it that your intuition is telling you? What are the signs pointing towards? Is there something that you're willing to sacrifice that perhaps would be at your detriment? Is there something that you feel you need to let go of in order to pursue loftier goals? But maybe what you don't realize is the very thing that you're considering letting go of is the thing that can help you reach that accomplishment. This is where you're being asked to really take stock of that. Really reflect on past situations, experiences. What is it that you've learned from those situations that are relevant to this? Especially something more recent at the time of you watching this video. What is it that you learned from that experience? What is it that it taught you? How can you go about things differently? Or what is it that you need to attain in terms of how to approach a situation? Because maybe you did something correctly. So these are the things that you need to ask yourself to use your own higher wisdom. So we'll go to the booklet now. To get the sign for this card. So Jokma's energy is found in birth, intuition, and the subconscious. Birth, intuition, and the subconscious. Okay. So as I said, you can hold your own counsel. Okay. You can even have a back and forth with your higher self. So really take some time to work with the energies in the astral. Reach out to your higher self, reach out to your guides as well for that support, because I feel like your higher self can really help to shed light on the situation and point you in the right direction. So let's go to the tarot now and see what messages we can get for you, Aries. Okay, it's in the reverse. Interesting. It's funny because I've shuffled these cards before and after, and you have the same card in the same position as Aquarius does, and I do get a very similar energy here. So I do recommend checking out the Aquarius reading as well if you have strong Aquarius placements. First card you have is the Knight of Swords. So this is the same card that Aquarius got. Air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. I feel like you have been really racking this over. I feel like your fear's telling you that you have to keep letting go of this, that, and the other, that you have to surrender something that is going to be in your highest good in the long run. Like, it's good for me if I let this go. It's good for me if I don't have that. It's good for me if I don't do that, if I abstain from that, because in the long run, I'll have this. In the long run, I have that. What if it doesn't work out that way? What will you do then? How much of your present happiness are you willing to sacrifice for a day that may never come? So I feel like a realignment is being requested from the divine at this time, because while it's important to pursue certain goals, it's important to make certain sacrifices and have a certain level of discipline in order to reach those heights. We also have to make sure we live in the here and now, and we don't sacrifice our present moment, because that's all we truly have. That's the only thing we can be assured of. So it's about finding that balance between the present and the future. And I feel like once you do that, that'll really help you deal with any anxiety, stress, fear, sadness you may have regarding the situation. The next card is the Page of Swords. Okay, air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Lots of air energy in your reading. So definitely check out the Aquarius reading if that relates to you. I do also see Libra energy here, so check out the Libra reading if you have strong Libra placements. But I feel like you are examining the situation. You're trying to get mental clarity. You're trying to get out of being stressed to the point where it's affecting your sleep, it's affecting your rest. So you're trying to get out of this mental prison, okay? And this feeling of being overwhelmed mentally by a situation, trying to ensure that you're making the right steps, taking the necessary steps to get a specific outcome, right? But you're being encouraged to take a step back and really try and look at it objectively and see, is there something that you're overlooking? Is there something that you're not seeing in true alignment, okay, with where you're really at, what you really want, and what would actually be beneficial for you in this present moment? Should you be sacrificing this, or would you be better off allowing yourself to experience it? Okay. The next card is the Queen of Swords in reverse. So Libra energy. You could have Libra in your chart, you could be dealing with one, but I feel like you're at a distance from someone in the present moment. You're not in communication with someone, and that's where you're trying to get your higher wisdom. That's why you're trying to make sense of the situation. Am I better off letting this go entirely, or should I be reaching out? What is it that holds me back? What is it that stops me from reaching out and having this conversation? Why do I feel like I have to sacrifice the connection? Why do I feel like I have to sacrifice the situation? What is it triggering inside of me? What is my fear surrounding the situation? How am I affected by this connection? Because I definitely feel like for some of you, this is a connection. And whatever it is, I feel like you're getting some clarity. There is inner wisdom available to you. Like I said, you can also have a deep conversation with your higher self about it, because I feel like even though you may be at distance from this person, you may not be speaking, you may feel like the situation is out of balance, there is an opportunity to course correct. There is an opportunity to revisit the situation, to heal it, to change the narrative, to change the outcome. It doesn't have to be this way, Aries. But it all depends on what you choose here. If you choose to let it go, or if you choose to heal the situation. And then the overall energy here, 3 of Swords in reverse. So more than anything, you want to come out of this feeling of heaviness, of sadness, of heartbreak, of mental strife. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. So you're wanting to address it, but you don't know how. You know you can't turn a blind eye to it, it will not go away. And I feel like perhaps on some level you thought if you just cut it out of your life, it'll be easier. But regardless, the pain still remains. So you're like, so how can I really overcome this? What is the answer? Because I'm not happy with how things currently are in this situation. And you are keeping a close eye on something or someone, even if you're not in communication. So obviously there is a desire to heal here, you're just not sure how. And just see, is there any last parting advice that can help Aries with regards to this situation? Okay. You have the 7 of Swords, the 6 of Wands, and the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you need to address this pain. You need to address these feelings of self-sabotage possibly, or feeling betrayed. Feeling like someone put themselves first, or you feeling like you put yourself first and you left someone out in the cold, or you feel like you were the one left out in the cold. Regardless, perhaps you're both feeling this way from each other, but you both need to address these feelings. I feel like there's unfinished business here. You're still carrying a lot of pain from this, and I wouldn't be surprised if the person you're dealing with is mirroring that they are also unable to truly put this to rest until there is that closure. So we're going to go into the extended now, Aries. So if you'd like to get a bit more information as to what's playing out here, then I do recommend checking that out. There are 2 ways you can access that. One would be to go directly to my website. The link is in the description. Alternatively, you can join the Inner Sanctum membership here on YouTube. That will give you access to not only this particular extended reading, but the readings for all 12 signs, okay? So do check it out, and you can join by hitting the button below. Otherwise, if this is where we leave your reading, I just want to say thank you so much for checking this out. I really hope this helps to give you those gentle nudges where needed. And I look forward to doing another reading for you very soon. Take care. Bye for now.